Hey everybody, this is Jeff from TORWars.com, and I am making an introductory video to introduce the good viewers of TGN to TORWars.com and tell you a little bit about what it is we're all about. And what we are all about, of course, is news about Star Wars: The Old Republic. That is what we do every day. We serve up the news about 5 times a day, which is very, very different from what I think most MMO news sites are doing right now, and certainly very different from what a lot of tour sites are doing right now. We try to keep things as fresh and as topical as possible. We're covering the latest stories about the game, and we try to cover them in a way that viewers understand and that they can appreciate. We serve up all of our news with a nice big side of humor, so we try to keep things light, try to keep things personal, try to keep things funny, and we're not trying to be the Wall Street Journal or the New York Times while we're going about presenting you news about the Old Republic. We think games news should be fun because video games are fun, and we try to keep it that way. One of the other things we do is we serve up a lot of exclusives. So we'll have exclusive interviews with the developers, and again, we handle it just like we do the news. We ask all the hard questions. We definitely cover as much hard information as everyone else does, but there's no harm in injecting a little bit of funny into that, and the developers have certainly responded really, really well to that kind of thing, and we present news in a way we would like to see it. One of the other things we do that's a little bit different from everybody else out there is we have really a very unusual podcast. Our podcast is done in an audio magazine style. It's about 30 minutes long, so it's very short, very punchy. We figure you would probably really enjoy something that really got to the point. And so far, that's been very successful. We've gotten a lot of comments and compliments on the cast. Hopefully you will enjoy it as well. One of the other things that you might enjoy on the site is our comic. We have a comic called Fail Hunter, and it's all about Traxel Payne, who has got to be the worst bounty hunter in the galaxy. So check that out. You will really enjoy it. And moving forward into launch, the game is only, now presumably, a couple of months from launch. Certainly going to launch before the end of the year. What we are trying to do, what we plan on doing as the game goes live, is we're going to introduce a whole series of guides to TORWars.com, and our guides are going to be different from anything that's really ever been done before. What we want to do is we want to write a series of guides for the normal regular player, and something that they can enjoy reading, something that is going to give them hard, useful information, not jargon laden, not written in a condescending way, but written in a very useful way for people all across the spectrum. That's where we want to go. So that's our plan going forward, and we hope that you will find our guides useful. We hope that you will find our news entertaining and enlightening. We hope you enjoy the podcast. One last thing about TORWars.com that I think really makes us stand out from the others is that, like so many other people, we are huge fans of the biggest hero in the Star Wars universe, and you know who I'm talking about, folks. It's Jar Jar Binks. And of course, you're probably saying to yourself, but hey, Jeff, I'm a big fan of Jar Jar Binks. Everyone's a big fan of Jar Jar Binks. Well, if you're a big fan of Jar Jar, then come on by to TORWars.com. We'll give you your Jar Jar fix for the day, and hopefully you will enjoy that. So once again, this is Jeff from TORWars.com. Swing on by the site, check us out. Hopefully you will like what you see, and we would like to have you on board. So thank you very much for listening.